Hey, what's going on, guys? So we are finally in earnings season. This is my favorite time of the year. This is when I really start to put on these 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal trades. They tend to work really well in earnings season, and most of it is given to the volume increase in these stocks that come. So most people surprisingly don't know where to go to find them earnings reports. So I like to use Stock Twits and Earnings Whispers. It's a very nice website, sorted out really nicely. Before bell, after bell, earnings whisper, same thing. Buy it before market open, after market open, and just make your watch list the day before or day of. So I come in today, I see Bed Bath & Beyond is gapped down. What do you want to do when a stock is gapped down? You want to buy. You want to buy because there's going to be shorts who are going to pile in and perhaps get squeezed. So you see it gap down. Why are you going to short it? It's already down a lot. What's the most it will go? Some stocks do and actually gap down and keep going down. But that's not my trade. My trade is coming in and looking for these earnings reversals. So I see it's gapped down. My first thought is, okay, this is probably going to be a buy, but it has to give me a reason. What's my reason? It has to hold around a whole or $half area, go back to VWAP, form a range, and sort of base my trade off of that. So I see here pre-market, see these two candles, probably an important level, so I highlight it. And then I highlight the low, and I highlight the other important midpoint areas. So I start waiting pre-market for some range to form. Normally I don't like to trade the pre-market unless the reversal is actually happening during pre-market, but sometimes I do get FOMO and I make some mistakes. So I actually entered around here because I thought, oh, it's going to leave me. I need to get in. What if it goes green? But again, FOMO is probably best to just sit on your hands and wait for the better entry. So you actually see it pull back towards the open. Probably scared some people out or convinced more idiot shorts to pile in. And don't get me wrong, I love shorting too. I was mostly a bear for most of the time, but you can't come in biased. You have to just do what the chart tells you. Do what it shows. Take the trade. Just because you love shorting doesn't mean everything has to be a short. I actually learned how to be more unbiased in the last few months and start taking trades on both sides. So you see here, I was in at 1850, which was a FOMO buy, risking 1750, and I should have waited because another good trade came out at the open. Now, if you pay attention here, you see that 18. I say whole and $half areas. You see here at the open how 18 held perfectly. Sure, it was a little washout candle, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 holds at 18. What does that mean? This means it's not weak. There's buyers holding it up. So why not take the trade at 18, risking the low of the opening candle at 1775? And you can see all these here. So when I'm highlighting it, you see the high, the low, the close, the open. I mostly use high low. So the low of the opening candle at 9:30 was 1775. You see it hold here 18 quite a few times. Why not put the trade on with that risk? So that's actually what I did. I readjusted my position. I was in with some FOMO entries, but I see it holding. So I'm like, all right, let me add a little bit, and let me add some more on this candle because it was popping. You wanted to break the opening range candle high for the the long to be more, show you more confirmation. So as you can see, broke back above the VWAP from 18 to 1860. Got 1,000 shares. You're making yourself $600. So let's take a look at the full chart and see how this trade planned out. And you see it pretty much perfect. Breaks the opening range, tests the pre-market levels, tested here, tested that, and then it went to ultimately test that area. I actually did. I like to use multi-day VWAP. It's just multiple time frame. This is the 1 minute, 1 day. This is the 2 day, and then I can switch it to 3 day, 4 day, whatever I like to use. And earlier in the day, the 2 day was actually at like around 1950-ish. So I thought, why not sell in 1947? But I sold a little early. And surprisingly, the top of that candle was 1949. Would have been nice. So yeah, it didn't turn to the full blown reversal, but it was still offered a nice long, $1 a share. Got 1,000 shares, make yourself $1,000. 100 shares, make yourself $100. Whatever you like to trade with. I'm not here to be rich. I'm not here to make millions of dollars every single day. You know, it's pretty much hard and impossible unless you're trading a big bankroll. But I'm here to make a day's pay. I'm here to just make a trade, take the high probability setups, and call it a day. So then that's exactly what I did. Bought here, banged it out around 1920-ish. So here's my chart. 4 more entries. These are my real better adjusted entries, risking the 18 and 1775, and I started banging them out at 19 and above. Really nice trade here. Here's my order entries, my trades history, 1852, 1850, and all that, all my sells. And yeah, so this is the trade I look for. This is what I'm going to be doing more of now that we're in earnings season. Next week is the banks reporting. I'm excited for those because I'm telling you right now, JP Morgan, when it's gapped up and goes red and breaks the VWAP, it's going to be a nice reversal and I'm going to be there to take it. Or it could be gapped down and I'll go long. Whatever it is, whatever the case is, I'm just here to trade the VWAP, here to trade these 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversals on these earnings plays, and that's all I'm here for. I don't care about the news. I don't care about the future of the company. You know, I'm just here to trade the chart, and that's it. Some people don't like to trade like that, but this is what's been working for me, and I'm going to keep doing this forever, as long as I'm here. So, get your VWAP, get your charts right, and let's make some money this season. I'll see you guys in the next one.